Good day, everyone. We are the reporters of Group 7. Today, we will discuss the Code of Ethics for Professional Teachers. But before that, we will have first our prayer. Leading with positive ethical values builds trust and brings out the best in people, which brings out the best in the organization, which leads to great results. I am Lovely Manzano, together with Geraldine Mateo and Jover German. The Code of Ethics for Professional Teachers. The Preamble. Teachers are duly licensed professionals who possess dignity and reputation with high moral values as well as technical and professional competence. In the practice of their noble profession, they strictly adhere, observe, and practice the set of ethical and moral principles, standards, and values. The Code of Ethics for Professional Teachers has 13 articles. Article number 1, the scope and the limitations. Section number 1, all educational institutions shall offer quality education for all competent teachers committed of its full realization. This code shall apply therefore to all teachers in schools in the Philippines. All educational institutions, including private and non-private sectors, shall offer quality education for all competent teachers who is committed with their full potential, their all strength, and with love for, for their works. Section number 2 covers all public and private school teachers in all educational institutions at the preschool, primary, elementary, and secondary levels. The term teacher shall include industrial arts or vocational teachers. Teachers, the term teacher is not only referred to the one who is teaching subjects like mathematics and English, but also it must include industrial arts or technological education. Article number 2, the teacher and the state. Section number 1 of article number 2. Each teacher is a trustee of the cultural and educational heritage of the nation, transmit to learners such heritage, elevate national morality, promote national pride, cultivate love of country, instill allegiance to the Constitution, promote obedience to the laws of the state. As the teacher, they are the trustee of the cultural and the educational heritage of the nation. Therefore, a teacher must have different and wide knowledge about the heritage of our nation so that this knowledge about the heritage of the nation will be transmitted to the students. Section number 2 shall actively help carry out the declared policies of the state. Section number 3, every teacher shall be physically, mentally, and morally fit. Section number 4, shall possess and actualize a full commitment. Section number 5, shall not engage in the promotion of any political, religious, shall not directly or indirectly solicit, require, collect, or receive any money of service or other valuable material for such purposes. Section number 6, shall vote and shall exercise all constitutional rights and responsibility. Section number 7, shall not use his position or facial authority or influence to coerce any other person to follow any political course. Section number 8, shall enjoy academic freedom and shall have privilege of expounding the product of his researches and investigations. If the results are inimical to the declared policies, shall be brought in the proper authorities for appropriate. Article number 3, the teacher in the community. Section number 1, a facilitator of learning and development of the youth by providing an environment conducive to learning and growth. As a teacher, as a facilitator of learning, it is their duty to provide an environment conducive to learning and growth for the students. Section number 2, shall provide leadership and initiative to actively participate in community movements for moral, social, educational, and economic civic. The students are the rising generation. They are the future leader of our country. Therefore, they must be taught, and the teacher must set as good example for leadership and initiative so that the students or the rising generation will become a good abiding citizen. Section number 3, shall behave with honor and dignity at all times and refrain such activities as gambling, smoking, drunkenness, much less illicit relations. So as a teacher, must behave with honor and dignity. He must not include to activities like gambling and drunkenness and smoking, so that, as it is saying, that teachers are the role model and the center of the attraction of the students. If the students will see the teacher doing such activities like gambling, smoking, and drunkenness, the students will think that it is okay to be included in that activities. So they have they will think that it is okay, so therefore they will try it. Under section number 4, shall study and understand local customs and traditions in order to have sympathetic attitudes. Therefore, refrain from disparaging the community. Teacher must understand all the customs, the, the traditions of the country and the cultures, since the students are diverse. Teachers are teaching diverse students inside the classroom. So therefore, the teacher must study so that she can understand the tradition and the culture of his or her students. Section number 5 shall help the school keep the people in the community informed about the school work and accomplishment, as well as its needs. So, the teacher, as we if remember during our college times in high school, that the teachers are sending their students letters for their parents so that they will have a meeting, and also the general PTE meeting, so that the people in the community will know about the school works and the accomplishment, as well as the needs of the school. Under section number 6, every teacher as intellectual leader in the community shall welcome the opportunity to provide such leaderships, extend counseling services, be actively involved in matters affecting the welfare of the people. So the teacher, since as what I've said, as the role model of the community and the rule and the leader, he must act like he is a good role model so that he can influence the people of his or her goodness. Section number 7 shall maintain harmonious and pleasant personal and official relation with other professionals, with government officials, and with the co-teachers. So, as a teacher, we need to be friendly to our um, uh, co-teachers and with the other professionals and also with the government officials. Section number 8. A teacher possesses freedom to attend church and worships, but shall not use his position and influence to persuade others. As a teacher, we have the freedom to choose which church we will attend and worship. But we must not use this position to influence our students to join our beliefs, our religion. Article number 4. A teacher in the profession. Section number 1. Shall actively ensure that teaching is the noblest profession and shall manifest genuine enthusiasm and pride in teaching. So, teaching is the noblest profession. All professional will never be professional. Even doctors, they will never become doctors without a teacher. Therefore, a teacher must be proud of it, must show love and passion in teaching. Section number 2 shall uphold the highest possible standards of quality education, make the best preparation for the career of teaching, and shall be at his best at all times and in practice of his teaching. So as a teacher, we must be prepared always, always prepared in our teaching. We need to have our lesson plan so that we will be guided throughout our teaching. And also, we have to use different kind of strategies so that our diverse students will feel that they all belong. Section number 3. Participate in the continuing professional education program of the Professional Regulation Commission, pursue such other studies, as well as improve his efficiency, enhance the prestige of the profession, and strengthen his competence. So, as a teacher, we must attend seminars to enhance our knowledge and our abilities and skills in teaching. Section number 4 shall help if duly authorized to seek support from the school, but shall not make improper misrepresentations through personal advertisements and other questionable means. Section number 5 shall use the teaching profession in a manner that makes dignified. Article number 5, the teachers and the profession. Section 1. Teachers shall at all times be imbued with a spirit of professional loyalty, mutual confidence, and faith in one another, self-sacrifice for the common good, and full cooperation with good teachers. As a teacher, they must have loyalty to their profession, and they must have trust with each other. They must um, teach only the subject and not go beyond the subject which is not belong to them. Section number 2 is not entitled to claim credit or work not of his own, and shall give due to credit of the work of others. Section number 3. Before leaving his position, a teacher shall organize for whoever assumes the position such records. So, before leaving his position as a teacher, for example, he will resign. Before leaving that, a teacher must organize whoever the things that the teacher must not leave the things that undone. Okay, so that it will be organized for whoever assumes the position, such records and other things. Section number 4 shall hold inviolate all confidential information, shall not divulge to anyone documents which has not been officially released or removed records from the files. So a teacher, we have to be we must be a secret keeper. We must not violate violate the confidential information. We must not show it to anyone except those in authority. Section number 5. Seek correctives for what he may appear to be an unprofessional and unethical conduct of any associates may be done only if there is incontrovertible evidence. As a teacher must accept the corrections, especially if they done wrong, if they done unprofessional and unethical conduct of any associates. They must be open-minded. Section number 6 may submit to the proper authorities any justifiable criticism against an associate, preferably in writing without violating the right of the individual. Section number 7. A teacher may apply for a vacant position for which is qualified. Respect the system of selection on the basis of merit and competence. Candidates are given the opportunity to be considered. It is not really easy to be a teacher. When you apply, kinakailangan pang i-ranking kayo. So nararapat na meron kayong technical competence and professional competence. That's it. Article number 6 to 9 will be discussed to us by Ms. Geraldine Mateo. Ms. Geraldine.
also, the continuation of our report is article number 6, the teacher and the higher authorities in the profession. Section number 1 shall make it his duties to make an honest effort to understand and support the legitimate policies of the school administration, regardless of personal feeling or private opinion. Section number 2 shall not make any false accusations or charges against superiors, especially under anonymity. If there are valid charges, he should present such under oath to competent authority. Section number 3 shall transact all official business through channels except when special conditions warrant different procedure. Section number 4 every teacher, individually or as part of a group, has a right to seek redress against injustice to the administration, shall avoid jeopardizing the interest and the Section number 5 has a right to invoke the principle that appointments, promotions, and the transfer of the teacher are made only on the section number 6. A teacher who accepts a position assumes a contractual obligation, assuming full knowledge of employment terms. Article number 7. School officials, teachers, and other personnel. Section number 1. All school officials shall at all times show professional courtesy, helpfulness, and sympathy toward teachers and other personnel. Section number 2. School officials, teachers, and other school personnel shall consider it their cooperative responsibility to formulate policies or into those important. Section number 3. School officials shall encourage and attend the professional growth of all teachers under them such as recommending them for a promotion, recognition for meritorious performance, participate in conferences and training. Section number 4. No school officials shall dismiss or recommend for dismissal a teacher. Section number 5. Public school teachers are employed in accordance with pertinent civil service rules, and the private school teachers are issued contracts specifying the terms and the condition of their work. Article number 8. The teachers and the learners. Section number 1 has a right and duty to determine the academic marks and the promotions of learners, in accordance with generally accepted procedures of evaluation and measurement. In case of any complaint, teachers concerned shall immediately take appropriate. Section number 2. The interest and welfare of learners are of first and foremost concerns, and shall deal justifiably and impartially with each of them. Section number 3. Under no circumstance shall a teacher be prejudiced nor discriminated against by the learner. Section number 4. A teacher shall not accept favors or gifts from the learners, their parents or others in their behalf in exchange for requested. Section number 5. A teacher shall not accept, directly or indirectly, any remuneration from tutorials other what is unauthorized for such service. Section number 6. A teacher shall base the evaluation of the learner's work only in merit and quality of academic. Section number 7. in a situation where mutual attraction and subsequent love develop between teacher and learner. The teacher shall exercise utmost professional. Section number 8. Section number 8. A teacher shall not inflict corporal punishment on offending learners nor make deduction from their scholastic ratings as a punishment. Section number 9. A teacher shall ensure that conditions contribute to the maximum development of learners and extend needed assistance in preventing or solving learners. The Article 10 to 13 report by Herman.
To continue our topic, Article number 9, the teachers and the parents. Section number 1, shall establish and maintain cordial relations with. Section number 2, shall inform parents of the progress and deficiencies of learners under him, seeking parents' cooperation for guidance. And section number 3, shall hear parents' complaints with sympathy and understanding and provide appropriate number 10, the teachers and the business. Section number 1, has the right to engage directly or indirectly in legitimate income generation, provided that it does not relate to or adversely affect his work as a. Section number 2, shall maintain a good reputation with respect to the financial matters such as in the settlement of his debts and loans. Section number 3, no teacher shall act directly or indirectly as agent of or be financially interested in any commercial venture which furnish textbooks and other school commodities, except only when his assignment is inherently related to such purchase and disposal, provided this shall be in accordance with existing regulations. Article number 11, the teacher as a person. Section number 1, a human being endowed with life for which it is the highest obligation to live with dignity at all times, whether in school, in the home. Section number 2, self-place self-discipline as the primary principles of personal behavior in all relationships with others and in all. Section number 3, a teacher shall maintain at all times a dignified personality which could serve as a model worthy of emulation by learners, peers. And section number 4, a teacher shall always recognize the Almighty God as a guide of his own destiny and of the destinies of men and nations. Article number 12, Disciplinary actions. Section number 1. Disciplinary action consisting of revocation of his certification of registration and license as a professional teacher, suspension from the practice of the teaching profession, reprimand or cancellation of his temporary special permit. Article number 13. Effectivity. Section number 1. This code shall take effect upon approval by the Professional Regulation Commission and after 60 days following its publication in the official gazette or any newspaper of general circulation. Thank you for listening.
Thank you, Geraldine and German. To become a teacher is not really easy. It requires passion, effort, and time. Teacher is the second parent of the students. Therefore, a teacher needs to discipline his or her students in a proper way. She must guide the students, influence the students' life, and brings out the best of them. That's all for today. Thank you for listening. Merry Christmas and advance Happy New Year to all. Thank you.